What's good, YouTube? You're here with the Prez. You already know. So today I'm going to be bringing you push strength workout. This is going to be a little hybrid style. We're going to be mixing weights and calisthenics. So as you guys know, throughout the winter time, I'm usually in the gym, focusing on compound movements, also training calisthenics at the same time. But what I always tend to do every year as the weather gets a little nicer, I start to neglect the gym and focus more on just outside training. Now the difference is I don't get the benefit of staying with my bench press, keeping up with my squats. My numbers that I build up all winter, all fall long, tend to sometimes fall off when I tend to neglect them in the summertime when I'm focusing more on bar work. I'm not going to let that happen anymore. So I'm sticking to the strict routine now. As you guys saw if you watched my cutting video, I usually follow now a pull, legs, push routine, take a day off, then I do an upper, lower day, and then I repeat that cycle. So if you guys watched the previous video, it was my pull strength training. Now you're going to be seeing my push strength training. So starting off, what I want to be consistent with is my bench press. That's the one movement that I always tend to fall off with the most every year. I can maintain leg strength, I can maintain back strength. It's my bench press strength that always falls off, which is odd because I'm always very strong at dips. So when I come back to the gym, that's just the one exercise that I fail on. And also, guys, like I said in the past, my chest, my weakest muscle. So getting right to it, just warmed up with the bar. I'm going to do one more warm-up set with a plate on each side. Then we get into some working sets. Going to do a nice 6 pause reps. Alright, so warmed up with the bar first, 10 explosive reps, then a nice easy 6 smooth reps, 135. Then I'm just going to throw 175 on the bar. Listen, like I said, bench is my weakest muscle, is my weakest exercise. So at 175, I still haven't been able to hit all 4 sets of 10. I've been working on that weight for about almost a month now. So remember, I'm cutting now also, so I'm just trying to maintain as much strength as I can, and I'm going to stay working on 175 until I can get that 4 sets of 10 before I move on. So let's go. So set 1, 175 on the bar. Like I said, now I'm going to be aiming for that 6 to 10 rep range for 3 sets. If I feel 3 sets and I hit smooth reps each set, then I might go for the 4th set. Now remember, don't get it twisted. I don't only work with 175 pounds. 175 pounds is my goal to hit 4 sets of 10 with. When I'm working on heavier loads, which I work around that 205, 215 for sets of 1 to 3 reps, that's when I really focus on a little more strength training. Now, don't get it twisted also. Hypertrophy and strength training go hand in hand. The volume is still relatively lower. I'm only hitting, like I said, 6 to 10 reps here. And again, this is going to be my main compound movement for pushing today. So let's go, set 1. Alright, 8 reps. Again, I could have hit 10 that first set. But if I would have hit 10 that first set, my reps probably would have dropped off to 6 and then maybe 6 again or 4. Save it 2 in the tank. I'm going to rest 2 minutes. Go for another 8 reps, set 2. Let's go. Let's go. Set 2. All right, set 2, another 8 reps. Again, I probably could have forced out another 2 sloppy reps, I rested 2 minutes between set 1 and set 2. I'm gonna rest at least 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes right now. Going for set 3. I want 8 reps again. As you guys see, this 175 is a struggle for me. I'm out of breath. It's very taxing for me. So goal is 4 sets of 10. I will not move up in weight and work in that hypertrophy rep range until I can master 175 for 4 sets of 10. Let's go. Let's go, set 3. Woo. 3 sets of 8. Done. We'll rest again. 3 minutes. I'm going for that 4th set. Trying to hit 8 reps. Let's get it. Let's go. Set 4. All right, look, 7 reps, set 4. Anything for me, set 4 was a bonus just because I was able to hit 3 straight sets of 8. I'm going to put up the next clip you're going to see. I want to stress the importance of tracking your workouts. If you're not tracking, you're not going to always remember exactly what number, how much weight you lifted, for how many reps you hit all the time. Tracking is very important. I've been tracking workouts for years, and to be honest, I'm not even as consistent with it as I should be. But when I am, that's when I notice the most progress. So I'm going to show you the numbers I've been working with this 175 up to this workout prior to this, right? And this is the best workout so far that I've had with this 175-pound weight. And especially since I'm cutting, losing body fat, losing a little bit of weight, I expect to lose a little bit of strength. That's the main thing when cutting, guys. Focus on maintaining as much strength as possible. Don't lose all that work that you worked for so hard building up, right? Maintain the strength. It's going to be natural as you get lighter and lose body fat that you're going to become a little weaker, right? So try to maintain as much strength as you can. Don't worry about the high reps and that overwork and that endurance all the time and supersetting when you're in a calorie deficit. Let the calories do the work for you. All right, look, like I said, that was the main barbell compound that I want to work on. Bench press. Now we head into the park, working some shoulders, more chest work, all push work. So, see y'all at the park. Alright guys, so like you saw, this workout was done May 20th. I just hit 175 for 3 sets of 8, caught 7 reps on the 4th set, right? So if you guys see, as I scroll down, the previous workout when I was doing 175, all I did was, first set I caught 8, the second set I caught 7, the third set I caught 6, the 4th set I caught 6. And that was 2 weeks ago in the beginning of May. In between that, I had done a strength session as well. The session before that, as you guys can see, was a strength session again when I was working that 215 for sets of 2 and 1. Before that, 175s again. I was only hitting 7, 7, 6, 7. So this is why I definitely stress the importance for you guys to track the workouts. This app is called FitList. It's free. I don't have any special features on it. So if you guys want to be old school, use a pen and paper, but track your progress. This way you know you're always making progress, always doing better than the workout before. Alright guys, just got back from the gym. You saw 4 sets of bench press done. Told you this is going to be a strength-based push workout. Now moving on to some shoulder work. I'm going to be working deep handstand negative reps. Remember, you're always stronger in the negative portion of a movement. So I'm going to be working slow, controlled negative reps. Working that negative through a controlled range of motion is going to really dramatically increase your overall push strength. Because remember, let's take it to the gym. Say I could bench 225 for 1 rep, right? But then I go to throw 245 on the bar. I'll be able to unrack that bar and control it down to my chest. Where I'll fail is that sticking point. But controlling it down for repetitions is going to build up strength in that range of motion, getting you stronger for that press at a heavier weight. So I'm gonna be aiming for 5 to 10 second negative reps deep. I'm trying to go nose to the floor each round, and I'm only going for 1 set. So 5 to 10 second controlled negative rep, rest 3 seconds, 5 rounds of this. Let's get it. All right, so as you saw, pretty sure I got a solid 10 seconds down. Nose all the way to the floor, everything tight. When you're working these negatives, squeeze the bar. Squeezing the bar is gonna ensure that you're maintaining tension throughout your whole body. If you're not squeezing, you're gonna have loose energy being dispersed. So 4 more rounds of this, 3-minute break, let's go. So check it, my guy Vin, you guys have seen him in past videos doing the push-up routine with us, right? So look, I'm trying to learn a handstand. I'm gonna be teaching him. He can do a handstand on the wall. He's getting it down on the floor. Now he's trying to progress to parallel bars and dip bars, being able to do it on a higher surface, right? So I'm gonna teach him the basic progressions, just getting his body used to being upside down on a raised surface, building strength upside down, getting comfortable off the wall. So we're gonna start with bent arm holds for time. Let's go.
Let's go.
So look, he's gonna put all his weight down on his shoulders first. One leg up, lift up, there we go. Hold that, don't rely on me. There we go, hold that for 10, 9, come on, hold it, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, there we go, come down. There we go, you see he went for that little push again. Go. That's just gonna build mass strength. Look, Ben's gonna hit these for 5 sets also. He's doing them in between rounds as I'm doing them. So that's the first progression that you guys wanna get comfortable at when trying to learn a handstand. On parallel bars, dip bars, etc. Get your body used to being upside down in that bent arm position, getting strong there. Let's go. Let's go, set 3. And I don't know if you guys can see on that set right there, when I got to the bottom of the rep on the negative, I went for a slight push, trying to push out of the hole. Even though I knew I wasn't gonna get it, constantly trying to push out of that hole, coming under a greater load than you can control is gonna dramatically increase your strength. So doing these handstand push-ups fresh, I guarantee you, I'll be repping these deep reps soon. So 2 more rounds to go, let's get it. All right, so Vin did about 5 rounds of just those bent arm holds, right? So now I'm gonna show him the next progression. Instead of coming down sloppily, now he's gonna learn to control that arch back. He's gonna learn to control his core, his hips, and he's gonna come down into an L sit. Really gonna work on more core activation and now total body control through a full range of motion. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hold that. Hold that. All right, come down. There you go, around. Lock it out. Hold that. Now go back. Tuck your knees. Go back to the bent arm. There you go. Knees up. Legs up. Hold. Hold, Vin. And look, that was his first try going down from a bent arm to an L sit, and then I just had him throw himself back up into a bent arm, back into a bent arm. Look, that's how he's gonna progress fast and get way stronger in these handstand push-ups, especially being on parallettes. Sooner or later, you're gonna see him holding holds, doing negative reps also. So 5 rounds done. Now we're gonna want some chest work with the rings. Let's get it. All right, set 4. Now I'm gonna demonstrate a different variation of these negative handstand push-ups. For somebody who actually can't control a handstand negative yet, and when someone's trying to build up on the handstand push strength or the handstand strength in general, this is the type of routine you can do, right? So instead of doing 1 rep for a 10-second negative, you guys could do 5 negatives in 1 set, right? Don't worry about controlling it down for 5-10 seconds. Just try to control it down for 1 second, 2 seconds. Even if you just drop down and have to reset up, completely losing the form, that's fine. Just going through the range of motion 5 times in one set. So this is gonna be the beginner variation. Someone who can hold the handstand, but can't yet do a handstand push-up. So we're gonna kick up. Remember, kick up. Right down, that's 1. Reset up. Right back down, that's 2. Reset up. Right back down, that's 3. 4, 1 more rep. Reset up, kick up. And then controlling it down. Even though I'm only going 1.5 second negatives, I did 5 of them, so that's maybe 7 seconds total negative time in one set. So if you're a beginner, that's how you're gonna overload the muscles. You may not be able to do 5-10 seconds in one rep, but you could do 5 sloppy negatives just like that. It's gonna overload the shoulders, get your body used to going down in that range of motion. So that's 4 sets done. Set 5, back to the 10-second negative. Let's get it. All right, that was 5 sets, negative, deep handstand presses, done, right? Just eccentric reps. So, did 4 sets of bench press, hitting 8 reps at 175. Now we came here, working on body weight strength. Remember, these negatives are gonna build a ton of strength when you're trying to do them fresh and you're trying to hit reps. Especially when you're trying to do them not deep, just normal handstand push-ups, you're gonna be a hell of a lot stronger. Now we're gonna go on to some more push work, talking a little more chest. We're gonna hang up the rings, we're working on some ring dips, stay tuned. All right, so next up, like I said, we're gonna be working some dips, really focusing on chest. Now listen, you guys know I'm pretty advanced when it comes to calisthenics. I could do weighted dips, body weight dips, are nothing for me, right? So how do I make dips harder? All I got with me today is a 30-pound kettlebell, right? And I wanna work in that strength training range, working in that low volume, 1 to 5, maybe 3 to 7 reps tops, right? Maybe in that high end 7 reps, right? But how can I make that challenging enough for me? So what I could do, I have 30 pounds, now I brought the rings out. Listen, everything on the rings is gonna be dramatically harder because the stabilization aspect. So for instance, literally, if I put on this 30-pound kettlebell and went on the dip bar, no doubt in my mind will I give you an easy 30 clip off the jump. I could guarantee you if I put this 30-pound on and try to rep out on these rings right now, 15 reps would be a struggle for me. So it's a very different strength curve. The rings are a totally different animal, way harder. So I'm gonna start, body weight set, warm up. I'm just gonna do a few pause reps, about 6 to 8 pause reps deep. Then I'm gonna throw the 30 pounds on and go for 3 to 4 working sets. So let's get it. All right, so 6 reps, and as you can see, a lot of stabilization required. I haven't done rings in a few months now due to the elbow injury, so my elbows are just getting warmed up, a little shaky there. So I may do 1 more body weight set before I jump into the 30-pound sets. All right, so I threw up 1 more body weight warm-up set, just to get my body used to being back on the rings. Now I got the 30-pound kettlebell strapped on, and we'll be going again. 3 sets, 1 to 7 reps. I'm gonna feel it out on this first set, see how I feel. I'm gonna try to get a nice 1-second pause and that deep stretch. Remember, working on strength right now. Trying to keep the volume low, keep the intensity high each set. So, let's get it. All right, so 5 reps. Feeling challenging right there. Again, the elbows aren't used to being on the rings again. Just because I haven't been on them in so long and I had that elbow injury, I'm feeling a little bit of instability still in that joint. I've only been on the bars again. Remember, I just started doing muscle-ups again, everything. So My body's got to get back used to doing this movement, stabilizing. 30 pounds is real challenging for me. So 5 reps. Again, I'll rest 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 more sets of this. I'll probably hit 3 sets of 5, and then on the 3rd set, do a drop set. Let's go. All right, set 3, 30 pounds on, 5 reps, then we're going for a drop set. If you're wondering why I'm a little exasperated, in between each round now, I've been sprinting 50 yards across the basketball court all the way to the end of the park. So, 3rd set, 30 pounds, 5 pause reps, drop set, then 1 more sprint. All right, drop the weight. We're gonna do a body weight set. And that's it. Just an extra 2 pause reps. Hit this sprint. I'll tune you guys in. All the way to the go. All right, that was 3 rounds, 5 pause weighted ring dips. On the last set we did a drop set, and in between each set we hit those sprints. You can see the intensity. Those sprints dramatically increase the heart rate. When working at this low volume, the strength work, remember, the heart rate's not gonna be getting that much elevation, right? When you're doing the endurance sets, supersetting, pulls, dips, push-ups, squats all in 1 round, the heart rate's gonna get a lot higher than when you're just doing these low volume 1 to 5 rep ranges, right? The intensity's high, but there's just not much heart rate elevation, there's not much endurance factor, right? So by adding these sprints at the end of each set, really elevates the heart rate. And remember, sprinting is one of my favorite forms of cardio. It's gonna help release growth hormone. It's not gonna be so catabolic. It's gonna be more of an anabolic form of cardio that you could do. All right, so listen, the camera's dying now too. I'm on about 10%. So I got 2 exercises left. I got ring push-ups. Now I'm gonna be bringing it. Now we're gonna be bringing the volume up a little higher, working in that 8 to 12 rep range, body weight only. So I'm just gonna record the first set of each of the next 2 exercises. So I'm gonna do 3 sets of these ring dips, and then we're gonna end with a muscle up routine focused on straight bar dips. So stay tuned. Here's set 1. And so we're gonna drop the rings down for push-up height, right? The lower, the harder. So we're gonna keep these on about 6.5 right now. 6.5 on each. Remember, I have 18-foot straps, guys. 18-foot graded gymnastic straps. So 6.5. And remember, guys, you want the rings about 18 inches apart. So they're straight. All right, guys, I'm just gonna show you the first set of these. Remember, the camera's dying, and then I'll show you the first set of the final routine. All right, 12 reps, set 1. I try to catch a nice pause on the bottom of each rep. Now I'm gonna rest a little lower now. 90-second breaks, trying to keep the volume high, pump some more blood, get a little more heart rate elevation now for these last final 2 exercises. Still gonna be working strength. Remember, hypertrophy and strength are gonna go hand in hand. The more you can lift, the more you can rep. So 2 more rounds of the push-ups, then on to the muscle-up routine. Let's go. All right, guys, 3 sets of the ring push-ups done. Caught 12 reps a clip, 90-second break, and I only caught 2 sets of sprint. The first set I didn't sprint. Sets 2 and 3, I sprinted it after each set. So it's been like 3 minutes since the last set. This is the last routine. I'm going for 3 rounds of this. And again, I'm gonna be resting 3 minutes in between each set. I'm only gonna get to show you 1 set. Hopefully I complete it. And so it's gonna be 1 muscle up, 10 dips. 1 muscle up, 8 dips. 1 muscle up, 6 dips. 1 muscle up, 4 dips. 1 muscle up, 2 dips. So it's gonna be 5 total muscle ups, 30 dips. This is gonna be the end of the routine. 3 sets of this, 3 to 4 minute break. This is really gonna be working on endurance and work capacity on the bar. So this is gonna end out the push routine. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so I got 10, 8, 6. It was at 24 reps, 3 muscle ups. So I'm gonna rest about a minute, try to finish the set. And I'm gonna try to go for 2 more rounds of it, just maxing out each set. Look, I'm not gonna film anymore, my phone's gonna die. All right, so wrap for the routine. This is a primarily push, strength-based session. Really working on chest, shoulder strength. We got a little bit of volume work in with the ring push-ups and these muscle ups with the straight bar dips. But primarily the routine was all consisted of low volume work, really trying to build on that strength. Same thing with the bench press. Lifting your own body weight is relative strength, but being able to lift external weight, that's called absolute strength. So you want to be strong in both variations of strength, right? So hope you enjoyed this video. This can be done by any level also. Remember, can't do weighted dips on the rings. You could be doing body weight dips if that's your level, right? Work a 5x5. This is all strength-based work. I had to do these sets on the rings to make it more strength-based and effective for myself, right? I only had a 30-pound kettlebell. So for me to go on the dip bar and make 5 reps hard with 30 pounds, I'd have to do like 10, 15 second negative reps, which I don't really want to do that tedious type of work. So I'd rather do this ring work, working on more stabilization as well. So again, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Peace out. BARNATURALS.
For a die, I'm top 3. For a die, I'm top 3. For a die, look.